Hi everyone and welcome to the Plety Rosa Homestead. Well, today I want to tell you a little about calendula. Calendula is a plant, a flower that you grow. It's absolutely beautiful in your garden. It comes in many different colors, meaning the petals. And some of its uses, we'll say, it's typically used to apply to the skin. It treats heartburn. You can make teas with it, and it also helps in bites and stings, wounds, bleeding. And the reason is because it has flavonoids in it, which are rich in antioxidants and can help your body ward off toxins and keep your body healthy. It also has free radicals in it, which fights inflammation, it fights viruses and bacteria. So as you can tell, it is very good for you. So it's something that should be in your garden and you growing it. There's many different things that you could do with calendula oil. And let me show you some pictures first of what the calendula looks like. Okay, now let me show you a picture of what calendula looks like when you're dehydrating it. Okay, now we're going to talk about making a calendula oil. Okay, here is my calendula oil. And what I did was you take the petals of the calendula and you fill the jar with dehydrated flowers, which that's the bottom part, the petals. And then you fill with an oil by at least 1 inch above, which I did a little bit more than 1 inch above. And you let sit for 4 weeks. What you do is you make sure you shake it every day, turn it upside down a couple times. And what I do is I write on it what it is, and then I write the date that I started it. So that's calendula oil. Now, let's talk about a ointment. Okay, let me show you a picture. Okay, another thing you could do with calendula, and I just made it last night, is you take your teapot and you put fresh calendula in it. The plant, the petals, or you put the petals in, of course, in the middle part. And then I filled this teapot with water. I let it sit for about 8 hours, and I came up with calendula tea. Okay? Calendula tea is just really good for your gut inside. With heartburn, it helps you sleep because it has some benefits for, causing a little bit of drowsiness. Now, let's get on to the next one. Okay, let me show you how we made calendula soap. Since calendula is so good for the skin, if you're going to make your own soap, taking about 2 to 3 teaspoons of your dry calendula and putting it in with your soap mixture, it's absolutely beautiful. So let me show you a picture of that. Now we could talk about tinctures. I have not made one yet. I'm in the process because I need my calendula oil. But what you want to do is you want to get about a cup of your calendula oil. And if you get a cup, you want to do about 1.5 cups of vodka. And you put that together and you seal it in a mason jar for about 2 weeks. And then after 2 weeks, you want to strain it into your bottles. And this is great for if you have burns and wounds and stuff like that. You take your dropper, you put it on your wound. Make sure you rub it in really good and then put a Band-Aid on it. So calendula is a great benefit to have in your garden, and everybody should have it. Growing it is really super easy. You start your seeds indoors about 6 weeks before your last frost date. Make sure you plant it in a sunny location. And once you start getting flowers, you want to get them off right away, because the more flowers you cut off, the more you're going to get. Okay, so you want to keep on cutting them flowers, keep on dehydrating them so that you'll be able to use them. Well, thanks again for visiting the Paletti Rosa homestead, and let's see what comes about for the next video. Look forward to seeing you again. If you haven't yet subscribed, I hope you'll subscribe to my page. I don't do videos a lot because I want to make sure I'm not doing things that everybody else is doing, and it gets monotonous seeing the same thing over and over. So I really appreciate it. I hope you'll give me a thumbs up. Giving me the thumbs up will allow YouTube to suggest my videos to more people. So I greatly appreciate it. I love your comments. So please leave me a comment. And again, thanks for visiting. Look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.